Good morning. Good morning. Let's hit the records on the record locations. Okay. Are we live? Are we good? Hey, we got a whole team over here that has their own accounts on stuff. So we are getting things going. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome all to our Freedom Tea Talks is 11 morning. I see my people joining in on the Instagram. What up, Anna? Uh, good morning, y'all. Welcome. We are in November, and I saw somebody put a post. It was like no for November, and I think it was it was somebody I know, and for the life of me, I can't remember who I saw now, but they were like, maybe it was no humble or something like that. It might have been a girlfriend Latoya. I don't remember, but I appreciated the no. And I was like, I'm here for that. I know men are embodying the no shave November. I'm here for all that. All you adult males out there. I might be embodying no shave too. We'll see if my goatee has the same carries the same weight or love for the people as a goddess. My beard and my mustache must be embraced too. Just kidding, but not totally. But for this month, for this tea talk with Greater Self, for the whole process, I really was thinking, and just being fully transparent, getting up and getting prepared to do these on a Tuesday may seem like, oh, clearly it's not a problem. It's not a big deal. Believe it or not, getting still settled into a new space, and it's a new old space, right? So like, this is my place, but it's not, I haven't always lived in it to own it, to make it mine. So finding where I want to be at, what feels good, what flow, what background I want behind me. And to be fair, if I took this picture down, I don't think you all could see me because of how bright and beautiful the light shines through the windows. But that doesn't really support you all if I'm seeing this great, beautiful light, but you can't see me. In these no's for this month, every Tuesday that I come on here, so hint, hint, that I come on here for this particular month, it's going to be about a no to something. This is setting up the beginning foundation of what these no's look like and how your no's are going to lead you to a place of being able to say yes. So my no to the world might be a huge, major yes to myself. My no's to a friend, a business opportunity, a partner, whoever, may be a yes to myself. I may be in a position where, not maybe, I am, where I absolutely make it a point to do better so I can show just the people in my household, the folks that I'm responsible for, so my children, and then the people I care about, what it's like to really start to walk in alignment with myself, my needs, my wants, and being okay with the fact that it changes. Like, just as much as my hair changes, just as much as we change our clothes daily, ideally, depending on what state of functioning you're in, where you're at in your set process. Because of course, if we're setting it off all the time, you're in one state of functioning. You're either in survival, existence, or thriving. It could be somewhere on the border of any of those, but being able to say no and noticing when your no's are right for you. Being able to look at the fact that just because you said no doesn't mean you don't love the people, you don't care about the jobs, you don't want the community to survive, you don't want the relationships to grow or foster. The no may be there needs to be a break, there needs to be a reset, there needs to be something else that is going to allow for a better flow experience or exchange of how that's happening. But without those no's, without those closed doors, how would you be able to get to the ones you're supposed to walk through? Or better yet, know when it's time to burn the whole house down and build a brand new one. So that way the door that you walk through is the one you built. The table you go sit at is a table that you set, and you get to invite who gets to come into your space and be there with you. I brought up, if you noticed on the messaging, on the content, on the social media, or if you are a part of our emails, if you notice that there was a conversation that was started and it's been revisited. This is something that I believe last year I kind of went a little harder on, but the movie set it off. It does something for me, right? Like I appreciate it. There's something about watching movies and being able to see every person's point of view, how they function and why it worked for them and how it really didn't work for them, and being really comfortable with the fact that, oh, thank goodness this is a movie and I don't have to live that life, gives you an opportunity to really look at, if you have the opportunity to set it off in your life, how would you want to go about doing that? What are the things you want to ask yourself? What are the things you want to ask other people you know? Would you give yourself permission to say no to being basic? Would you give yourself permission to say no to choosing not to share your gifts, to not give your all to everyone all the time, to give yourself permission to be like, I know I can do this. I know I'm great at it. I even like it. And in this moment, it's going to be a no for me, dog. It's just going to be a no, and being okay with that. What does your process look like at being able to say no to yourself? And for me, if you know me and you've been in intimate masterminds or places with me, everyone is fully aware of the places where I can benefit from saying no, and how it actually affords me the opportunity to move forward and grow, and just what that looks like. I recognize, and I've been listening to a lot of other really awesome, amazing women and men, because just because I'm embodying my goddess feminine energy doesn't mean those males don't have that to give too. And that might be an aha moment for you. Every human has masculine and feminine energy to give to themselves, to the world, to how they go about doing things. And if we're looking at, again, that set it off, surviving, existing, and thriving, and the it intentional transitioning, and the off, it used to be intentional transitioning to opportunities for financial freedom. But I decided, because I can and it's mine, and I said no to having to maintain something that doesn't work for me. I'm not only focused on financial freedom, and of course, I would love everybody to have all the money in the world. Can you imagine how great we would all be? But to be intentional about looking at that first F being opportunities for feminine energy, and how I can have freedom in that space, how I can have more freedom in being able to share with other people things that I love and like. Hence, if you're in LA area, I'm teaching yoga in person. Back in the day, the folks that used to come to the Sierra Madre YMCA, the people that used to come to South LA when I had a whole yoga studio on Western and 54th, right next to one of my home winners, Arjuna. If you know, you know. If you're new to me and you haven't been around me before, you haven't had the opportunity to be a part of what that experience looks like, guess what? You got a chance this Saturday. If you've been in a workshop with me because maybe you're a therapist or a provider, or I've been at someone else's event and came and been able to offer yoga, been able to offer just opportunities to see an authentic version of yourself, been a speaker or panelist, or you even might have noticed just the fact that being an international two-time best-selling author, because I was willing to collaborate with other people, we actually crossed 20 different categories. I just saw that the other day and was like, oh, okay. Because I said no to the fear that was popping up for myself, that fear of, well, what if it's not great? What if people don't like it? What if it doesn't go well? Me saying no to those fears allowed me to not only be a part of things collaboratively with other amazing, dope people, but it also allowed me the opportunity and the space to reaffirm, recognize my awesomeness, my dopeness, and the things that I innately bring. I don't know about you all, but wouldn't it be awesome if you were able to recognize, and this is something, again, this is stuff that's coming up for me, so I'm sharing it, that every time people have an opportunity to interact or engage with you, no matter if you don't like them afterwards or they don't quote unquote like you, an aspect of their life becomes better because they interacted with you. Now, to be fair, I'm going to just say 10, 15 years ago, it might not have been in the most positive way because I was a little less mature, a little active in these streets, but I know for a fact that within these past 10 years, since I have moved into that space of working for and caring for other people more intentionally, even if you don't like me, which I hope if you don't and you're watching this, that you hear me for real. And if you really do think she's a pretty cool person, that you notice anytime we've had a chance to interact, my hope at this point intentionally is that when we parted ways, something for you was better. You enjoyed your time with me. You enjoyed yourself more if you were around me. You enjoyed just maybe seeing a picture or a post or hearing one of my Freedom Tea Talks or any of those things. But there was something that got to be better for you when you walked away from just interacting with me. My no for November looks like I'm not allowing people to not have access to me. However, I'm not okay with you not walking away with something great for yourself. Now, that does not mean, and here's where the no's kick in, that doesn't mean I'm going to put myself in harm's way so you can be great. But what it does mean is my intention and my focus on really embodying my feminine energy means that I get to give and allow people to pour back into me just the same. The pour back into me might not be and I get something directly from you so much as I get to be a part of your process of being greater. I get to be a part of how you get to notice how awesome you already are anyways. I did a little B-roll work before this morning, and that will totally come out at a later point in time. But I realized I really love mugs. And with that being said, all of my mugs tend to have a story or something behind them. And depending on how you all feel, maybe I might do a little B-roll before all the things. To be fair, the rawness that'll come with those, you'll be like, oh my Lord. So that's what happened before she came on here? Like, it can be real sometimes. But all of my mugs, for the most part, have a story. They have a meaning. There's something that's intentional for me at that point that I'm embodying. I think this one specifically says, live less out of habit and more out of intent. If we're saying no all November, we're being intentional about what we're doing. We're being very direct and focused about connecting with certain people, making specific offers, and checking to see who's looking for it, and being comfortable with no one saying yes, and knowing that we still did what we needed to do for ourselves. Being comfortable with tons of people saying yes, and then I'm going to read this post in a moment. And then realizing because we said yes to ourselves, they got to say yes to them. And I'm going to pronounce your name right. It is Dion, like not Tayo. On a train, this is coming from Instagram. I'm just reading this for you guys. On a train, same for me. You're going to have us clutching our pearls. Clutch them, clutch away. I'm hoping for it. Just like how I know that I will be out here offering yoga this Saturday, and it's on Veterans Day because I'm a veteran and that's what I want to do on Veterans Day because I want to give to other people. And yes, there's a little reciprocity that comes back to me, but I am offering yoga this Saturday. I am going to be polling you guys about things to put together for a Black Friday appreciation offer. I'm not discounting stuff that I think is valuable, but there's different ways to go about offering things in a way that allows me to say no to the not good selfishness and yes to the how can I just share more things so people have an opportunity. With that being said, saving the dates these next couple of days. So next week, I'm going to share something every single day next week. I don't know if I'm going live yet. We'll see how that goes. I know my team was like, I know she did not just announce something new and didn't tell us first. Whatever. It's fine. It's going to be easy. We're going to make it easy. And I believe either 12, 1, 2, or 3, maybe all 3 days, I am going to be re-hosting the shorter version of the Unleashing Your Goddess Vibe Summit. So this is an open invitation. There are people that I'm absolutely reaching out to intentionally. And this is also that space of, I'm a human being. I can't remember everything all the time. My team will tell you, like, she's got the attention span of a gnat. I'd be like, do. So then this one time in band camp, like, it's not personal. It's just, I can access a bunch of different thoughts all at once, make quick connections, and move forward. Hence, ADHD is real, and it's a real superpower if you let it be. I'm not taking no for it's a problem. It's not. So I will be relaunching the Goddess Vibe Summit. I will be hosting a reclamation. What is it? I know I called it a retreat last year, and there's another word because I don't want to call it a retreat. When I think of retreats, I think you get to relax. I'm not trying to have you relax. I'm trying to have you get ready and realign. So a reclamation realignment or something else that started with an R. Either way, the point being, be on the lookout for things happening in December that are also going to be setting you up for January. Oh, reclamation reset for 2024. That's where we're at with it right this minute. So that will be happening in December. That will be offered live, and I will probably live stream it also. But most immediately, come check me out this Saturday. Come do some yoga with me if you're in the area. I haven't looked into how to try to make it virtual just because I don't have time for that right this minute. I am still actually actively serving clients as their therapist, as well as looking at how I can help people beyond therapy, because I can do more things than one. And I'm not saying no to being stuck in one particular place. So do come see me this Saturday. Do say no to something else so you can say yes to moving your body with me. Do say no to missing the opportunity to be a part of or participate and just receive the knowledge from this next Goddess Vibe Unleashed Summit. And I said it will be happening in December, and there's going to be some more awesome folks. And who knows, pending what you all share with me in the post and all, there may be an opportunity to revisit the last one. But you know, I'm really looking for, what do y'all want? Because I think it's all amazing and great. So what do you all want? And how can I be more helpful and supportive to where you all are at? How can I help you guys set it off and be able to go from surviving, existing to thriving, to intentionally transitioning to how your feminine energy is opening up freedom for you? Ooh, I like how that one flowed. So we're just saying no to a bunch of stuff this month. No to having basic standards of things that don't work or serve us. No to neglecting ourselves. We're going to give ourselves what we need. No to allowing people to leave your presence and not be fulfilled and you having give to them. Also, no to letting people take advantage of who we are, how we are, and how we naturally, innately like to give to other people. If you're listening, you're somebody that likes to care for other folks, because people that don't want to do that don't listen to me. They don't talk to me. They're not friends with me. I take that back. They will attempt to be friends until I'm able to be like, nah, it's not going to happen. We're not going to do this cycle. But all of you amazing, dope people that are still listening at this point, it's time to start saying no, but that no gets to be yeses to you. It gets to be yeses to the people you most want to serve. It gets to be yes to how you get to show up, show out, and be great. With that, I know I said it was just going to be Q&A, but I had a feeling I was going to have a rant coming. I just didn't know where it was coming from. And clearly it came out today. So here we are. With that kind of being said, now that my coffee is like the most rightest at its point ever, I definitely got some work to do today, and I hope you guys do too. And I hope it's something that feels good in your heart. Oh, okay, from Facebook group. Okay, sis, I like that. I like that you like it. I like it for you. I'm here for all of it. If you all are finding value, feel free, just, drop me a little emoji. Like, just say yes. Put your favorite emoji. I like the ones that look kind of off. They make me, I don't know, they do something for me. They're exciting. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Keep showing up, show up and show love. Believe it or not, myself, other people that are putting information and content out there, there's a certain point where when we don't hear anything back, we don't know. Like, we don't know what's happening in the world. We can't read all of your minds. If I could, I still wouldn't, because I'm positive I'd have to sleep for half the year to be able to get there. But I thank you, Anna. Yes, boo. And I'm going to see you on Saturday. And I got something for you because that's who I am. Did you guys know that when I host things and share stuff, I always have 100% full intentions on giving something extra that I will never tell you guys about in advance, because I want the people that wanted to be there to be pleasantly surprised and show up. Well, now y'all know. And the people that show up, they get to find out every single time. And the people that are going to show up this Saturday are going to get to find out. They're going to F around and find out today that I'm not only just going to be giving you the opportunity to move your body. And again, everybody can access yoga. I don't know if y'all knew this. Every time you take a deep breath in and exhale out, you just practice yoga. Who knew? Who knew? Because there's so many different aspects of it. There's even the yoga off the mat. I had the opportunity last year to share with a mastermind with some therapists intentionally, because I've done this workshop before for other things and other places, but I got to share that with a group of folks that I didn't even know. So talk about scary, a room full of amazing, dope people that also know people and being able to show up and share that gift and be received. Whew, you have no idea how great it feels for someone to just let you know that they appreciate you. They see you, they like what you're doing. So if you want to say no to anything, say no to being stingy with the compliments. Like, tell people they look great. Tell them you like their style, you like their flow, you like their existence. You appreciate that they're here and just willing to share. You like that, I don't know, they combed their hair, they took a shower, like whatever it is. Be comfortable with being weird. Be weird in the space of, yeah, hey, stranger, I like your smile, and keep it moving. You don't need to talk to them because you got stuff to do and business to tend to. But feel free to say no to that weird awkwardness of people like passing by and not speaking. The no to not showing respect to people because they're human just like you are. The no to allowing other people to disrespect you just because they can, because you allowed them, because they tried it. I appreciate you too, Anna. I appreciate you appreciating me. Believe it or not, even just like somebody sharing, your friend showing up on your post. They don't even, and I know this isn't true, especially with some of my folks, but did you know some of your friends don't have any desire, like, or care for any of the stuff you're doing, but because you're friends, they will still show up or share what you got going on? Those are the kind of friends that we want to be saying yes to, and no to the ones that's like, you still doing that? I don't even know. Like, if you're doing something great, of course, if you out here doing some nonsense, your friends should tell you about it so you can make some better choices. But your people can love you and they can share it in different ways. It can look like sharing your content for free. It can look like telling somebody else to come reach out to you. It can look like them connecting you to somebody else or a business or an opportunity because they know about it and they know you need it. It doesn't always have to look like one particular way. So say no to it having to be a particular way or it must show up this way. It can look very different depending on what it is you got going on, what they have access to, where you guys are at in life and understanding. It's okay that you don't always jive and flow. Things change. And that's what you can count on. You can bank on that. Things change. And about another week or two, I got to dye my hair again because the gray hairs is out here changing. They doing their thing. It's like, all right, then. I see you. We're not going to fight about it. I'm going to just do what I want to do. Embrace or change. But something has already changed anyways. So we can get comfortable with, all right, it's all going to be different. So no, I don't have to be stuck on, I don't like change. It's uncomfortable. And it's still going to happen. So why not find that space where the no can be not being stuck on everything needing to be exactly the same way all the time? Whew. Well, I appreciate y'all listening to me today, because clearly I had some things I wanted to get off my chest, and literally on my chest. I chose to wear this particular crystal from someone that I love him so much. But quite, love this human being in existence. This green moonstone and these other lovely little stones on here, in case y'all ever wanted to find some crystals, you, again, LA area based, a crystal piece on Instagram. Check them out, go follow, go see what's going on. But this particular stone, every time I wear it, I choose and just realize it matched the cup. Didn't do it completely intentionally, but didn't do it unintentionally either. I feel like I have the opportunity to share and give more in a particular aspect of my feminine energy as a woman. And I don't know if y'all feel like y'all just got told, got shared, got whatever it is, especially since we out here clutching pearls. Like, good, I'm happy for you if it works for you. And if it don't, let what works stay and keep it moving. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. But I hope y'all's noes start to look more intentional and in a way that gives you the space to say yes to you. Well, I hope y'all have an amazing day. I hope you get to start with noes and get to start saying yes to the things that really work for you. I have no idea what we're going to bring next Tuesday, but I promise to bring something. That's what I will do. Again, start anticipating the polls that will be asking y'all what y'all want. What do you want from me that I can offer or give? And then how I can go about getting it to you in a way that makes sense for the both of us. That reciprocity, that exchange of energy that works. Well, y'all have an amazing day. I done said that a whole bunch of times. And I feel like just like the old people that I know, they say bye for about 2.5 hours or so. So I'm doing the same thing in a significantly shorter period of time because I'm not ready to disconnect the connection. However, time does dictate that I will be doing so. So see y'all later. Hopefully I remember to post this one on Instagram and other things. We shall see. And I look forward to seeing all of y'all that can make it to Monrovia and Los Angeles, like California area, to come do yoga with me. Everybody can access it. I will ensure that you have the capacity to, and we'll have a great time. So see y'all later. Check the post, check your emails. If you haven't signed up for our email list, we do send out special stuff there. If you're not a part of any of my Facebook groups, which we'll be changing the name of soon, those folks there will get the opportunity to help us with that. Like come get on the inside. Join the goddess channel if you're a goddess. You want to get a little extra loving on yourselves. We're here for it. But see, for real, I promise we're really done this time. Y'all have a great day.